This episode is brought to you by Roni Rent, your go-to source for premium event rentals, and Real Home Lending LLC, NMLS number 2049205, your trusted partner for all your mortgage needs.
Welcome back to the Fearless Empowered Women podcast. I'm Eunice Ladipo, and as always, I'm joined by my incredible co-host,
Mhm.
Veronica Oladeji. If you're new here, this is the space where we talk about personal growth, entrepreneurship, and stepping into our full potential. Veronica, how are you today?
I am doing great today, Eunice. I'm really excited about today's topic, networking that works. Okay, that's building authentic relationships for business growth. It's exciting because I think we all need to know how to network. We all need to tap into how to cultivate the networks that we create. I'm really excited once again because last month, March, during Women's History Month, I was able to attend a powerful networking leadership event with women. And it was just amazing to connect with so many women and to just feel invigorated and motivated and really excited for the networking and growth. So let's learn more. Let's learn more.
Yes, building genuine connection is a game changer. We all know this. Like if you're in business, let's even step outside of business. Like your actual day to day, the quality of the people that you interact with, or the people that you engage with, or you have in your life. Um, whether you're an entrepreneur or a professional, or just you're just looking to expand your opportunities in life, who you know can open doors in ways you can never imagine. So I'm very eager for us to dive in. Let's dive in.
Yeah, let's start by talking about why networking is so important. Okay, so studies have shown that people who basically have strong networks are more likely to advance in their careers. They're more likely to find business opportunities and more likely to gain valuable industry insight.
That's so true. And networking isn't just about exchanging business cards. I think we've already talked about this on this podcast. That or just making small talks at events. I mean, you can be friendly around people. That we should by now be able to tell the difference just being friendly and intentionally building a network of people that are going on the same journey as you are. So just the people that you just exchange your business cards with, or just make small talks at events with, um, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is about building real relationships that add value to both parties. That is a key word. Again, that's a key thing to note. It's not you, just you. It's both parties. It's you and the person you are trying to connect with. And a strong network can provide mentorship, partnership, and even new clients.
Yeah, and let's not forget the confidence boost that comes from surrounding yourself with ambitious, like minded individuals. When you're in a community that uplifts and supports you, you are more likely to push past your fears and take bold steps in your career and business goals.
Now, now that we know why networking matters, let's talk about how to do it effectively. We now know it's important, but I'm sure a lot of people will also want to know what we want to share about how, especially as women. One key strategy leading is leading with value. Instead of you just thinking about what you can gain, I think we can't stress this enough. You should ask, how can I help this person?
Yeah. And another important tip is being intentional. go to the right events, join relevant organizations, connect with people who align with your goals, right? So networking isn't just about meeting people, it's about meeting the right people.
I love that. I love that. And one thing that helps me is having a strong elevator pitch. I always have my go-to things to introduce myself to people and to make meaningful connection with them. When someone asks, have a short, engaging response that clearly communicates your passion and expertise.
Okay, okay, I like that. So, do you have an elevator pitch that you already have waiting for the elevator opportunity?
Actually, yes, I have a couple of them.
Okay, let's hear it.
My favorite is I introduce myself, start by saying, I'm Eunice Ladipo, a mortgage broker who's passionate about helping people navigate the home ownership territory with ease. Beyond mortgages, I also love connecting with like minds, professionals, and learning how we can support each other's growth. Tell me what you do. How can I be a resource for you?
That I like that. Straight explains who you are, what you do, and then it asks them, how can you help them? Okay, let me shoot with mine. So, I'm your events pro, aka special events queen. I've been creating unforgettable experiences for 20 plus years, bringing events from fashion shows, golf tournaments, galas. I've done it all, and I'm excited about designing events that inspire people and celebrate giving. So I'm happy to help. I usually say I'm the magician in the event space. But yeah, I basically talk about my experiences and my successes. And so they can feel confident about the person that they're talking to. And then, kind of just go from there. So now, after making a connection, saying your little pitch, hopefully you catch their attention. Don't be afraid to follow up. So if somebody gives you their number or their contact and you exchange emails, do not be afraid to follow up with them. Send them a quick message after the event, connect on LinkedIn, schedule a coffee meetup. The real magic basically happens in the follow up, right? So, for instance, I started at the beginning of this discussion and I said that I attended a networking event last month. And for me, I had the opportunity of connecting with some powerhouse ladies and I took a couple of pictures with them. I love taking pictures with people, and that is my follow up opportunity. So I will then send a LinkedIn message or I'll post it online and, appreciate these people and then tag them, obviously, and then use that as a next follow up opportunity to say, hey, let's do coffee, let's meet up. Looking forward to connecting. So that's my opportunity. That's my way. I always bring out the phone and say, let's take a picture together so that I can follow up with that picture and say, hey, look at us. Great to meet you.
Love that. I really, really love that. And now that we were over talking about how to open up and connect with them, let's talk about building that genuine and supportive network. It's not just meeting them, just like Veronica mentioned. It's about nurturing those relationships over time.
Yeah, absolutely. And one way to do this is by showing consistency. I can't say this enough, but you have to be consistent, supporting others, engaging with their work, celebrating their successes. Um, Networking is a two-way street, and you basically just have to be able to show support as well as engage.
Yes, and don't be afraid to ask for help. So many women, us included, hesitate to reach out. But the truth is, people are often happy to help if you ask in a respectful and genuine way. And you also let them know that you're available to provide value to them in return.
Yes, Absolutely. And let's not forget mentorship. Mentorship is a huge thing, and finding a mentor or being a mentor can be one of those rewarding networking opportunities and experiences. So seek guidance from those who have done what you're looking to do, and uplift others by with those coming behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. This has been such an insightful conversation, ladies. Those shots, but packed with actionable tips, especially the elevator pitch part, where you can also come up with yours, ready for when you meet people that you like to connect with. Um, Networking isn't just a skill; it's a mindset.
Yeah.
Approach it with confidence, authenticity, and given spirit. Remember, focusing on the value that you can also create for them is vital. And you will be amazed at the doors that open for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe let me ask you this, and we could just, what have you learned from networking over the years, Eunice? What one thing would you say has helped you from networking over the years?
I think the one thing, apart from business opportunities and referrals and the good things, tangible things that we can like point to, I think building my confidence is also one of the vital things that I've learned over the years. That people want to help. And I tell my boys now, I tell them that you should be willing to help people. And because you know how willing you are to help people, you should not be afraid to ask for help and connect with people,
Yeah,
because you can't be an island. You can't achieve anything by yourself. I'm not saying you have to connect with everybody. Like we can't emphasize this enough. Like you're not. It's not always advantageous to connect with everybody. You have to be intentional about the people you make connection with. I will repeat my analogy about you cannot get on a bus that's going to Florida if you intend to arrive at Washington, D.C. You have to know where you want to be, and you have to know the people that are on the same journey as you and know the right bus to get on. So, building confidence, it has helped me to build my confidence because I've been forcing myself to get outside my comfort box to connect with people. I'm realizing that I'm getting more confidence. I'm getting more, my confidence is getting, more. I feel comfortable approaching people that I've never met before to engage them than I used to.
right. I love that. And one thing I would say, if I were to look back to my, 16-year-old self, I would have definitely told her back then to stay connected, build that network. It's something that I built in my later years. But back in my teenage years, it's something that I lacked, whether it was lack of confidence or just lack of the knowledge of what networking can do for one, and the benefits of networking. So it's something that I'm actually also telling my children now, or my son, he's preteen, but I'm telling him that, you have to stay connected. You have to build that network, because it will eventually work for you in the future. So it's definitely something that I would tell my younger self, and I'm trying to tell every young person and lady out there that networking is a crucial part of your business growth. It's a crucial part of your um, growth and where you want to be. You have to find people who may have done it or people who can push you further. So being able to network and getting out of your comfort zone. I know many of us, we like to kind of work from home. But I heard recently from a woman who said, it's okay to want to work from home, but working from home doesn't necessarily build your career because you're not networking all the time. So just finding ways to network with people building that contact, seeing them, connecting on different levels will help us by far. So ladies, don't be afraid. We want to hear from you. We want to know what's your networking strategy. We want to know what's worked for you. We want to know everything. Just share your questions and your suggestions with us on Instagram and let us know your views. Add your
And
comments.
and don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. We would like to hear from you. We'll
Yes.
see you next time for another empowering episode. Stay fearless and
Yes. See you next time.
see you next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the Fearless Empowered Women podcast. We hope you found it insightful in your growth and empowerment journey. Connect with us on Instagram at Fearless Women Pod, or send us an email to podcastview@gmail.com to share your views. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We look forward to connecting with you soon.